Hello! At the end of this video, you will be able to change the display of your game from vertical to horizontal and from horizontal to vertical. You will also be able to add a timer to your game. So right now, here is my game. It is a vertical display. So first thing is I am going to change the display of my game. For that I'm going to project settings, display, and then in display I go in window and I just need to change the viewport width and the viewport height. So I'm going to take 1600 and 900 for the viewport height. So right now what I have is just this. Then what I want to do is adding a timer to my game, because you see when I play my game I have the speed of my game and the number of gold that I have picked up, but I don't have any timer. So how can I add a timer to my game? First, I am going to go in the UX node that I have. You don't need to create a UX node if your game is very simple, but I like to do it because my game is beginning to be more and more complex. And you can see here that I have my label for my speed and my gold, and right there I can see that my name for speed is misnamed. It should be speed, not score, so I am going to change that. And you should remember that when you change the names of your nodes, you will have to change it yourself in your scripts. So I want to add a timer to my game. The first thing that I am going to do is add, I'm going to do Control A, I'm going to add a panel to my game so that I will be able to put multiple labels into it. Double click it and put it in labels, that's just for me. I'm going to name this panel time, and I'm going to put it in the center top of my display, of my viewport. Then what I'm going to do is add labels in it. Label. This label I will name it, wait a minute, I will name it minutes, and I will change thing in there already by adding the other settings for my labels that I already have. If not, if you don't want to use them, if you don't already have label settings, you can go in theme overrides, and in theme overrides you will have the fonts that you can add in there yourself, the font sizes that you can change, the constants, the colors, or you can just create label settings. So then I'm going to duplicate it with Ctrl D, and I'm going to name them seconds and milliseconds. Then to make it functional, I'm going to use the scripts of my labels. If you still don't have a script for your labels, you can just attach a script to your panel. Don't worry, it will be very easy, you are going to see. So first I'm going to open the script of my labels. I already have very simple lines of code for my other labels. And then what I'm going to do is Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Right there, you can see that I already have a physics process function, so I'm going to cut this and put it just right there. What this script is going to do is adding the milliseconds, seconds, and minutes from the times into my three nodes. But for now, my code is false because the path to call the three labels are wrong because seconds and milliseconds are not directly inside labels, but they are inside time. So what you are going to do is first put time before minutes, and then it will be good. You can also just take the seconds node and put it in your script just like that by dragging it, but I'm going to do it just like that. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and just like that I have my timer. But you see it's clearly not perfect because it is far too big for the display that I took. So I'm going to go in the 2D, where it is going to be very easy to change that. First thing I'm going to do is going in my time panel, and in time panel I'm going to go in my layout. In the layout I'm going to go in the transform, and transform I can just change the size of it very easily. So what I'm going to do is going for 200 pixels for 100 pixels, and I'm going to change the position of it by going with my left arrow. Then what I'm going to do, because right now we're going to see it's still not perfect, because right now, even if the size is enough, all my nodes, all my labels are in the same position. So I'm going to change the anchor of them. I'm going to put center left for minutes, center for seconds, and center right for milliseconds. So right now you're going to see that it's clearly better, but it's still not perfect because there is this black thing that I don't like. I'm going to remove it, and you're going to see that it is very easy. To do that, you go in theme overrides of your panel. Yes. Yes. No. What? So to do that, you go in your time panel. Be careful to not go in your labels because it will not be the same thing. So in your time panel, you go to theme overrides, and in theme overrides you have style, and you take a new style box flat, and then you can just change the color of it to make it transparent. And right now you can see in the game that I have a beautiful little timer. If you have any question, or if you want to play the beta of my game, you can join the Discord. The link is in description. Anyway, have a nice day.